So today we play against Manchester United in the Champions League group stage. I'll be honest, I'm not hugely looking forward to it because we've not been in the best of form. Yes, hello, welcome back in to the 11am Sports YouTube channel, here for the Killie boys on Football Manager 21. If you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button for more Football Manager content. Monday to Friday, 11am, you'll get to see the Killie boys. To be honest though, not sure if you want to see them, because after our last episode that we had, where we drew with Ajax and beat Falkirk, which wasn't too bad an episode to be honest, we've played 5 games, we've won 2 of them, lost 3 of them, and we've only scored 2 goals in those 5 games. We started off against Hearts, where we won 1-0 thanks to Bjorn Hardley in the Betfred Cup quarter final. We then played against Celtic in the league, where Stylianos Kokavas got sent off after Celtic had scored 2 goals, and yeah, we lost that game. We did not play well. Those average ratings above my head, the highest one's a 6.7. We weren't good. We then played against Wolfsburg in the Champions League, and we played even worse, believe it or not, and lost 6-0. An absolute demolishing. I'll be honest, I don't even want to talk about it. We then played Hibs, and somehow we won the game 1-0. I'm still not sure, to be honest, how we did that, but we won that game 1-0. The players did not play great, apart from Lukic, who got a goal in the 71st minute. And then we just played a game against Hamilton, where we lost 2-0. Again, Jens Kasper was 7.1 rating, the rest all under 7. It was a poor performance. And that really doesn't mean we're in very good form coming into this game against Manchester United. I think we may get demolished in that game. But we do have Aberdeen later on, so maybe we'll have a good performance in that game later on in the episode. I'm not trying to put you off watching this episode, but all I'm going to say is there will be a lot of goals, I imagine. Just can't promise they'll be for us. We have changed the tactic about as well for this game. We played a version of this against Celtic, I think it was, and we did well until I changed it at half time and then we conceded goals. So just don't worry about that. But we're going to go with a 4-1-4-1 formation, playing cautious and counter-attacking. The club vision, if you see, I'm only a C+. Imagine that 3 months after winning the league, and I'm not still at an A manager performance from the board. Not ideal. You can see they actually have always wanted us to play counter-attacking football, but I've always played possession-based football. So that is what I am looking to do, is play this counter-attacking football and see if that maybe makes them slightly happier with me as well while I do this. So that's what we're going to do with this tactic. It's a kind of counter-attacking thing. Sit back and then break away. We've got some nice pace up front and on the wing, so hopefully we can do that. Unfortunately, Buchart isn't quite as good at left mid as he is at left wing, but we'll deal with it. He's currently sat as a winger, which might actually be his problem. He's slightly better as an inverted winger, so if we make him an inverted winger, that might do something slightly better. Get Kokavas going up on the overlap there. That should be better. We'll see how that does here against Man United. What a time to make tweaks to your tactics as you go up against Manchester United at Old Trafford in the Champions League. Go me. So the team for today's game is Robbie Much in goal, though I'll be honest, he's not been playing that well. Nathan Trott had been playing slightly better, but Much is my first choice at the moment, so we'll see how he does against Man United. I think he's still struggling after conceding 6 against Wolfsburg. Hamilton and Hardley at centre back, Egan Riley on the right, Kokavas on the left. The midfield's going to look like Doucouré at defensive mid with Burton and Kastrup. Velasquez has not played well at all recently, so he's taking a wee rest on the bench. So Burton and Kastrup get to play in centre mid, as I say, with Doucouré just behind. Bonilla gets his games on the right hand side. He's averaging a 7.36 in his last 5 games, so he's about the only player who's been playing decent for us, so hopefully he continues to do that from right midfield. Left hand side, we're going to play Buchart in there as well, and Lukic gets the game up front as a deep line forward, so hopefully he'll come back and help defend as well, and then we can break away on the attack. That's the hope anyway. On the bench, we've got Nathan Trott, Cammy Logan, Velasquez, Tate, Bolly, Richards and O'Connor. Yeah, Alan Graham's not been playing well. Our record signing is very much sat in the reserves at the moment. Maybe we'll get him back in the team if we start struggling again without him. But when we had him in the team, he wasn't good. So we've moved off him for the moment, which is not something you often want to say about someone who costs you upwards of £20 million. But let's get into this game against Man United. You can see the Manchester United team there has Ted and Menge in it, who, if you remember, he was with our team right back at the start of this season, this career as Kilmarnock manager. Looking at other names, we've still got Harry Maguire in there, Lucas Hernandez at left back, midfield Declan Rice and Frankie de Jong, Fernandes, Rashford and Greenwood up front. I don't know who this Daniel Dominguez is, but if he's keeping De Gea on the bench, then that's not too bad. And players to come on include Martial and Van de Beek. They have a good team. Us, possibly not so much. But Bjorn Hardley is the ex-Manchester United man, remember, so maybe he's given us some inside information. And here we are at Old Trafford, a very, very big stadium for us to be playing in front of so many fans. We are not used to this as a team, so hopefully we don't get too starstruck and, to be honest, demolished too badly either. There's a highlight early on for us. We'll see if it is ours or if Man United win the ball off us, but Burton loses the ball, Greenwood hits it, and yep, I predicted that, didn't I? This could be a long day. You see, we mess about with the ball too much at the back. We might be playing counter-attacking football on this, but Burton and Hamilton lose the ball. Bruno Fernandes plays the ball to Greenwood and he gets past Much, and that's 3 minutes on the clock, 4 minutes on the clock, and they scored. I can only imagine what this is going to end up like. Free kick from Man United. Bruno Fernandes swings it in and it's cleared away just about, but Greenwood gets to it instead of one of us because for some reason we didn't go and chase the ball down. Rashford goes down the left hand side and swings it in, and Rice heads it and it's just off the bar. Throw in for Man United after 20 minutes here in toward Greenwood, but the ball is cleared away and you can see we're just so deep. Every single one of our players were on the edge of our box there. Catterback hits it from a long way out and Much plucks that out the air, thankfully. And we're nearly getting to half time here. We've not had a shot, but we are only 1-0 down at the moment. But it's another highlight for Man United here. Rashford with the ball and Bruno Fernandes. I'm saying these names and they're up against our Kilmarnock players. That's the worrying thing here. De Jong plays the ball forward, but Egan Riley clears it. And Doucouré plays a long ball forward, but there's no one up front as Lukic just sitting there as a deep line forward. Booker gets the ball away as well, but Menge collects it and he drives forward. They're really putting pressure on us here. Hernandez on the right hand side. Booker, oh, that's his second. Oh, that's a foul. That's going to be second yellow card. Yeah, it is. Oh, what a time to get sent off, son. One of his first starts for us. He's playing under the lights here in the Champions League and he gets sent off. Oh, no. So we're going to move Doucouré up to centre mid and move Jens Kastrup out to the left, play him as a wide midfielder. I know he can't really play there, but he can play left back. And we're just going to keep it like that until half time, and we get to half time. We've not conceded any more goals, so just continue with that for a little bit. I'll say I'm happy with the performance. To be honest, if I lost 1-0 to Man United at Old Trafford, I would be happy, but we do have one less man now, obviously, which could make things very difficult, especially if we keep throwing the ball to the opposition. But Bonilla wins the ball back here, and again gives the ball straight to Man United. Could we pass to somebody who's wearing blue? That would be much appreciated. Greenwood comes in the left hand side here of our defence. It's a great challenge there from Hamilton. And Bonilla comes away with the ball. And what's he going to do with it? He does have a man up there. Lukic flicks it on to nobody. And Maguire comes away with the ball. What's he going to do with it here? He finds Menge. And he comes in this middle of the park. De Jong and Anthony on the right-hand side. Into Greenwood. Out to Hernandez here. Who tries to cross in. He plays it to Greenwood and back. And Greenwood hits it. And he's scored his second goal of the game. And it's Man United second as well, and they're up 2-0, and this could be an absolute demolition. I'm not even going to watch the highlight of it, the replay I should say. We still haven't had a shot. Not ideal. Bonilla swings the ball in from this free kick, and Lukic heads it, and we've got to go back. I was so downbeat, I didn't think we were going to get in. Our first shot of the game, and our first goal. A headed finish from Lukic. I'll definitely watch the replay of this when the ball swung in, and it's a lovely header, beating Harry Maguire to the header, and it's 2-1. I'm not going to say we can come back and get something from this, but you know what? I'm happy we've scored a goal. 10 minutes to go here, and we've got the ball back for another highlight. Is it going to be ours, or will we give it away? We'll find out soon, but Hamilton has it here, finds Burton, and Burton cuts in field and finds Hardley. And can we go up this left-hand side? Kokavas with it. finds James Kastrup, is very much playing out of position, but finds Doucouré and then to Burton. And the problem with being one man down is there's not that extra man in midfield to pass the ball about with, and we've given it away to Martial, and Hamilton brings him down, but Greenwood collects it and finds Anthony on the right hand side, and he crosses the ball over, and it's headed off the bar, and we've got the ball away for a Man United corner. That started off like it could have been a very good chance for us, and it ended up possibly being a Man United goal there. Anthony swings the ball in from the corner and it's headed away. Kastrup is dead on his feet, so we've brought on Rodell Richards to play in the left wing position. Not really his typical position to play, but the time is ticking down here, and we've had one shot and we've scored that one shot against Man United. You look at those statistics and it's an annihilation, but we've only lost 2-1, and you know what? I'm not going to complain with a 2-1 loss to Man United, who actually won the Champions League in 2023. It was made difficult by that sending off, but only losing by 1 goal when you were down to 10 men for a full half of the game. Not going to complain. That's actually given me some hope going forward. Let's see what we do against Aberdeen in our second game. Before we get into that, I meant to show you what the league looks like after 9 games. We've got 9 points, 3 wins, 6 defeats. We're in 9th position. We're actually only 5 points off of Europe, which isn't too bad. 10 points off of second place Celtic. We're 15 points off the top of the table at the moment. I'll be honest, my aim here is to get third. I think the Old Firm will pull away, but if I can get third, I'll be very happy, especially if we have a somewhat acceptable European performance as well. Maybe we can get third in the Champions League group and get into the Europa League knockout stages, but certainly I'm looking to get into third here, and hopefully we can do that with a game against Aberdeen and a win against Aberdeen in the next game, which is coming up just after this cut. Right, so here we are. Here is the team for the game against Aberdeen. We're going to go with Trott in goal, bringing the backup keeper. Why not give him a game? He's been playing well. Spence and Harley at the back today. Spence wants more game time, so we can have some. Logan at right back, Kokavas on the left, Doucouré, Burton and Velasquez in the middle, Bonilla on the right, Buchart on the left, and Lukic gets his game up front again. And hopefully we can do something in this game against Aberdeen. We're going to keep playing with this formation and see how we do. And early on, it's a free kick for Motherwell. The ball swung into the back post, and oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I want to say that the keeper should have done better here. The ball was headed from Devine. Oh, and it's a horrible mix-up between Spence and Trott, and Ferguson puts the ball into the goal. And this is not good at all. We are yet to have a shot in this game. Free kick for us. Bonilla swings it in, and it's headed off the bar by Buchart there. Unlucky indeed. We came back into this match a little bit more in the second half of the first half, but it was not good at all, so I'm going to change it up. And we're going to go back to our initial formation that we started the season with, and I'll make a few subs possibly if I have to fit players in properly. So I'm going to take off Doucouré, who's on a yellow, and we'll play Josh O'Connor up front, which means Lukic drops into the attacking midfield position, and the rest of the team stays pretty much as it was. Let's see if we do better in this second half. I'm going to say, show me something else, and we'll see exactly what it is they show me. It's a corner kick from Aberdeen, swung in, and that's not particularly what I wanted my team to show me, as we nearly concede a goal there. But it is now a goal kick for Aberdeen. The ball played forward. Can Kokavas take this under control? They can. He plays it into Harley, and we're playing with the ball in our own half. Hopefully we move forward with it soon. Velasquez gets it, and he tries to switch the play to Bonilla, but it's a bad pass. And Spence misses the header, and Cosgrove gets in behind him and hits it off the post. What on earth are we doing here? Spence wanted more game time, and he's having an absolute stinker of a game there. Bonilla looking dead out on that right-hand side. We'll bring on Richard for him, no problem. It is a corner kick, though. Middleton swings the ball into the back post, and it's headed clear by Hartley. And can O'Connor do this? Breakaways, one-on-one. He gets past his man. Can he shoot across the goalkeeper? It's saved by Richie. A wasted chance there from O'Connor. And Buchart has been less than useless. So on comes Tizon on that left-hand side, and see how he does there for the last 15 minutes of the game. We've got another chance here. Logan throws it into Richards. Richards finds Velasquez, who hits it, and what a finish from Gerson Velasquez to bring us back into this game. 1-1 with 15 minutes to go. A thunderous strike from Velasquez. And maybe I was chopping and changing too much. Maybe I should have just stuck with the system. What a finish from him. The keeper goes flying across the goal, but can't do anything about it. We're going to demand more here as we get into the last 10 minutes. See if we can do anything here. Move from positive to attacking. See if we can attack this goal. Lukic swings in the corner. The corner, it was a free kick. It's cleared away eventually by Aberdeen. And Richards into Velasquez again. Into Burton. Don't give away the ball now. And Burton finds Lukic out on the right-hand side. And he gets challenged by Devine. And Devine is going to do something here. I don't know what it is. He finds Cooper. And they're going down the left-hand side. And this might be an Aberdeen chance now. Cooper plays it back to Hansen. It comes out to Perry here on the right-hand side. It's intercepted by Lukic though. And could we get a goal here? A breaking away. Lukic into Richards. Richards hits it. What a goal from Burnell Richards. His first goal of the season. What a thunderous strike. What a way to get 2 goals in this game. 2 thunderbolts of shots. And that is a way to win a game if we are going to win the game with this. Lukic intercepts that ball and you can see Rodder Richards free on the right hand side. It finds him 20 yards out and he hits that right in the top corner. And that's 2 shots the keeper has had no chance with. And that's why we are now 2-1 up. They are fantastic strikes, and are we somehow going to have clutched this win, grasped onto it after it looked like we were going to lose the game. Indeed it is. A 2-1 win. Goals from Velasquez and Richards after we changed back to this formation. Maybe we should just go back to that formation. Maybe I'm chopping and changing too much. But what a way to win that game. 2 fantastic strikes. One from Velasquez and one from Richards. And 2-1. And that win is very important. I'm going to say don't get complacent. That is correct because we did not play great. It was 2 wonder goals to keep us in that game there. And you can see we're currently up to 8th. But there are teams around us, including Hibs there and Hearts, with a game in hand. So for the next episode, I think I'm going to jump on quite a bit. It looks like we're not really going to do much in the Champions League, to be honest. I think we're going to lose to Man United in the next one. The Ajax one could be possibly of interest, but to be honest, I think I'll just bring you the last game against Wolfsburg and hope we don't get demolished in that one, and it will show you how we've done in the Champions League there. So the game against Wolfsburg's probably going to be the next one. Jump on a wee bit here, and also the game against Wraith. I think that'll be a nice one to show you as well, because we should hopefully win that there. Throughout this next month and a bit, I will try to get a formation that's going to be successful for us and move us back up that league. We're not going to win the league this year unless, even if we win every single game between now and the end of the season, I still don't think we'll win the league, but we definitely need to move our way back up that league table. As you can see, we're in 8th, and that's not good enough. We're nearly as bad as what Liverpool are defending their title at the moment in the English Premier League in real life, and that's not what we want to be like. We want to be back up there competing. Hamilton, surprisingly, right up there with Celtic and Rangers as well. Perhaps not surprisingly, they have a very good youth academy, but we want to be that team up there as well. And see, we're now 5 points off Dundee United in 5th place. Gets us into Europe if we finish 5th, so that's what we want. I'll be honest, I'm still getting used to seeing Kilmarnock up there for past winners of the league. It's nice to see. So yes, I'll advance on a little bit as I say, and we'll see you for the next episode against Wolfsburg and Wraith. If you are looking forward to that, please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until the next one, we'll see you then.